Alright, what's up guys? This is Wombat and this is gonna be the second OVA of the Beyblade Burst reviews. And today we're gonna be looking at these three parts. Chaos, uh, Mad Minoboros, and Exceed Evil Eye. And these are getting like their own special episode just because they were released before the end of the dual layers, but they never really like had their own separate release. Like Chaos was in Random Layer Collection 1, was the Mold 1 Chaos. And then the Mold 2 Chaos, this white one here, was released in the triple booster set with Nova Neptune. And then there was recently a Gold Chaos that was released that had like, I think, reinforced contact points, which was Mold 3, but it went back to having the Mold 1 teeth. M2 was released in Random Layer Collection 5, and then in the 3-on-3 booster set, and then I believe there's one in Random Booster 9, but it never had its own separate release. And then E2 was in Random Layer Collection 4, and then Random Booster 6. So let's start off with Chaos. So Chaos for a while, and it may or may not still be the best stamina layer in the game in terms of just raw stamina. Like it'll outspin. It was able to outspin Death Scyther. No one ever really compared it to like Acid Anubis or Guardian Kirby or Deep Chaos now, but those are some of like the three best stamina layers out there. The only reason that it didn't see more use was because it bursted so often, just because its teeth are so bad that even things like Neptune is able to burst it. I was able, like, with so many people using Neptune Revolve at AN16, I considered using Chaos against it, but even Chaos was bursting against Neptune, so I decided that was a bad idea. That just goes to show how easily it'll burst. So, oops. I mean, it might have use as a staller, but with all the opposite spin going around, the staller isn't going to outprocess anything. So it could be an interesting against maybe like opposite spin, but it's outclassed by, I guess, Deep Chaos, definitely. Guardian Kirby and Acid Adumus, maybe. M2 is kind of like, it kind of looks like a turtle. I pointed this out once. Like, you can see the head, the two fins there, and then like the tail fins, and this is the shell. I don't know, I thought it looked like a turtle. But anyways, it's kind of like a worse Minoboros. It doesn't have, I guess, the same contact points. The teeth, I think, are slightly stronger, and the teeth are slightly stronger than the original, and I believe it also has a chance of being sticky, kind of like a few of the Dark Death Scythers, the Mold 2 Dark Death Scythers. They have a chance of just sticking on certain drivers after the last tooth rather than bursting, and I think M2 does the same. I know, I think Base Samurai J won a club format event once using a sticky M2. But other than that, it's really not that impressive. It doesn't have too great burst attack, too great KO attack. It's just kind of an overall ineffective layer. And then Exceed Evil Eye is a strange one. Its teeth aren't that great. It's got kind of an aggressive shape. It looks like Counter Mode Fang from MFB, which was pretty good for attack at its time. Like, it was like Fang and Beat were top 2 for attack, so it's actually got some decent attacking power. The problem is that it self-bursts too much due to its teeth. And some people, I think 1234 Beyblade actually discovered that, E2 can burst Maximum Garuda, just because, like, Maximum Garuda is a circle, it can't hit back. So E2 isn't really at a risk of self-bursting against it, or it's at, like, significantly less of a risk than against anything else. So, like, that's the one use it has. You can use it to, like, counter Maximum Garuda, probably counter things like Guardian Kirby too, which is also pretty circular and easy to burst. Uh, but aside from that, it's just not a very useful layer, aside from its one random niche use. So, yeah, overall, these are just 3 layers that didn't really have their own standard release. Chaos is interesting, E2 is interesting, M2 less so. Neither of them I would put on like any kind of, I wouldn't put any of them on any kind of like must-buy list, but I just felt like I should probably do this review just to have the information about them out there. But yeah, I think this pretty much concludes the single and dual layer reviews. So the next one's gonna be the first God review, God Valkyrie, now that I finally have it. And I'll see you guys then.